the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you go, welcome to the Brain Cower Show YouTube channel for all your comic book and anime reviews. And today I'm doing my review of Sam Wilson, Captain America Volume 2 and 3. So with this story arc, I really wanted to get into this one because this was a pretty big story that I really want to talk about because, well, I'm trying to get to a Sam Wilson book. And after reading, I really want to talk about it just generally anyway because this was really, really great and really, really amazing. I'm going to talk a little bit about Volume 2 a little bit, but I'm mainly going to be talking about Volume 3 for the most part because Volume 3 was where things really got really interesting to me. So in Volume 2 really does show pretty much because this was all Pleasant Hill stuff. It really does show that Nick Smith absolutely understands who Steve Rogers is and what he's supposed to be and what Steve Rogers is supposed to stand for. And I really get that feeling when I read Pleasant Hill, and I enjoy all the things that Sam Wilson is going through, and all the things that everything that's going through his mind, everything that goes through Steve Rogers' mind. Now that he's become like this kind of old, decrepit person, as he, tries to go learn a little more about this place called Pleasant Hill, and all the bad stuff that's going on within Pleasant Hill. And he tries to, he goes in, he finds Baron Zemo, he finds out that, Pleasant Hill is this place where they're trying to, take all of these super villains pretty much, and kind of, make them good and kind of, rehabilitate them. And they're doing it through the Cosmic Cube. And we get all these kind of boardroom meetings between Steve Rogers and Maria Hill. And Maria Hill is so for this. She's so ready to raise her flag up and do this whole Pleasant Hill thing. And Steve Rogers is pretty much saying he doesn't believe it. He doesn't think this is the right way of doing things. He's pretty much attacking Maria Hill for all these things and all these atrocities that she is doing here. And I found it all to be very, very interesting, even of itself. I enjoyed the arguments Maria was making with Steve and how they kind of went back and forth on this. And I also enjoyed Sam Wilson's use in this book as well, in this volume 2 as well, because the volume 2 was mostly very much a Steve Rogers story, but Sam Wilson definitely played a big role in it. And it was just kind of cool to kind of see Steve, Sam, and Bucky, who was also in this book, kind of fighting together for the same cause. But something really interesting does happen here, where we do get to see at the very end of Volume 2, Steve gets his youth back, and he is done to the little Cosmic Cube girl. And at the very end of the issue, we get the reveal of Red Skull still being around in Volume 2. So that was all very interesting. And I'm going to come back, and we're going to get back to that very soon after talk about Volume 3, which is the Civil War 2 book. Even though, but why it's called Civil War 2 doesn't play a huge role in it. It's kind of just there. It's kind of like a bookmark that kind of just happens in Sam Wilson's life. That he has to kind of deal with as, Steve and Carol are trying to pull him to each of their sides. But he's not really getting involved. He is only thing he's worried about, which are the AmeriCops. I don't have to really tell you too much about what the story arc is probably going to be about, but it's pretty obvious, We talked about a little bit about Black Panther and the crew about cop killing and things like that. This story kind of does the same thing here. Except, with here, we kind of get it's weird, because the way Nick Smith tries to do this political storyline with his Cap books, he makes them, it's weird, they kind of work really well for each other. when you try to tell a story just like this, especially with it being a Cap book. Because when Sam Wilson is all of, well, Steve Rogers looked for the future. He looked ahead to see what was going to be brighter ahead. But Sam wasn't like that. Sam is more about the present. He's all about what is going on right now. What are the problems people are dealing with right now? And he wants to address those issues and, you know, kind of fight for the people in a different type of way than Steve Rogers would fight for the people. So he stands for something very different than what Steve Rogers stands for. He's still a Captain America, but he looks at America differently. He's about kind of like bridging the gaps that's going on right now in our society today, and that's what the Sam Wilson book really really deals with. And I kind of really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that type of style storytelling that Nick Spencer tries to do on his Sam Wilson book, and it makes it very interesting. So in this book, everyone is pretty much telling him in Civil War II, like, Steve is back, Steve's alive, he doesn't owe the old man anymore. It's time for Sam Wilson to give up the shield. And that's what everyone's telling Sam, to say, stop being Captain America. We don't need you as Captain America anymore. There's no reason for you to be Captain America anymore. Give up the shield. Give the shield back to Steve. And that's what everyone's telling him to do. And even though we saw in the volume 2 that Steve, he did tell Steve that he was going to give back the shield. And he said, no, you keep the shield. You're okay, Steve. You can take the shield away. You can keep the shield for yourself. And he does. And, you know, and Steve even comes out and says that he supports Sam Wilson on whatever he chooses to do with the shield. But as we keep going on, we see like a lot of things being put in front of Sam Wilson's plates. He's having to deal with a whole lot of stuff. And as we get near the end of volume 3, we get this character called Rage who pops up. And, you know, first Rage is told by these government officials that they want him to make Sam put down the shield. And at first Rage is very against it. He's not taking any of this. He is going to stand with Sam. He says that Sam and him may not be on the same side all the time. But when it comes down to it, like, they're both heroes and they both want to help society in their own type of way. But this soon quickly changes as Sam is confronted, has to go and stop a fight that's just starting to break out between the AmeriCorps and these other heroes, pretty much. And one of these characters ends up like really kind of like trying to like hype up the bit even more, who keeps trying to make it worse. And, you know, Sam kind of has to come and try to break it up. That's the thing when he tries to do. He doesn't try to hurt anybody. He doesn't try to like continue the fight going on. He tries to break it up. He tries to stop. He tries to calm tensions down. But instead of calming tensions down, it ends up making things worse. And Ray sees on TV. Ray sees all this stuff that's happening on the television, and Rage ends up, you know, kind of having to go out and fight Sam Wilson pretty much. And doesn't really go super well for either one of these parties, but Rage does end up like saying that he's gonna go back, and he tries to go back and tells the government that once again he's not gonna go out with Sam anymore. And right, he's saying that, you see in the shadows that Steve Rogers is still around, and he's in the shadows saying, no, Rage, we need to make Sam take down this shield. We need to have him put up the shield for now. I need your help in this. I need your help, Rage, to make Sam give up the shield. And that's kind of where the volume ends off. So it tells me two things. That in volume 2, when the Cosmic Cube came to Steve and rewrote him back to being young again, this was really the moment he became Hydra. That's what this tells me right here. This is the moment he became Hydra. That Steve has already become Hydra at this point in time. And then now I feel like now everything going forward now is going to be part of Hydra Steve's plan to destroy Sam Wilson. That's what I feel is going to happen. That's what I'm going to be watching for going forward now, is that this is all going to be part of Hydra Steve's plan to destroy Sam Wilson and make him give up being Captain America. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts, you guys, on Sam Wilson, Captain America Volume 2 and 3. Let me know comment below what you guys thought about these two volumes, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.